We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? Yes, says Freddie Ferguson down at first. Strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. LaStella has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Segura has it. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Batting third. The first base.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the belt, the pitch. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Pitch on the way.
Robles.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. So the bases. Empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier, and when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Happ leads off first with one away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. So a runner at first with two away, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. He waits. Now the pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Grounded to first. The tag, and he is out. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
Off for the Blues, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The right fielder, number 9.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Verdugo is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself, he knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
At the plate, Roberto Perez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Another 2-2 offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So it's first and third with 2 away. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. One and one the count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Bodie in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looped out towards short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
The left fielder, Ketel.
This is in the air out to right. Verdugo waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the catcher Kurt Suzuki. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Here's the 1-1 delivery. One out, nobody on. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Now in the box, Gene Segura will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Bogarts. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
The first baseman, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. So two away in the Brewers' half of the third. And here's Donaldson. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, David Bodie, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Kane is right there, one down. One away now in the Washington third, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Robles.
To the plate now, Victor Robles. And he fouls this one off. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into center field, line drive base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The batter, number 8.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
The left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alex.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Very weakly on the ground. Line towards center field. Robles is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate, Joey Wendell.
The second baseman, Joey.
He's set, and the pitch. On, he pops it up. Bodie has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's right there. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Nelson Cruz. First pitch on its way.
Nelson.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cain is under it. 1 away.
Up next,
Here's Tommy La Stella now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 4.
Settling in now, Ketel Marte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and that's high for a ball. 1-0. 2-0 to the National center fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. On the move is Taylor. He's there and records the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
1-1 the count now. And now pitch on the way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball one.
1-1.
On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Digging in now, David Bodie. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Michael Taylor. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
This is on the ground over to first, and he is out on the tag. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogarts. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2 full count. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard to third. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Striding into the box, Avisail Garcia. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in, Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way. Pitch is popped up. Suzuki has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfield. Fielder Victor Robles.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now. Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. High pop up. Donaldson shading to his right. 2 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. La Stella has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Joey Wendell. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Nick Goody comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Goody.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Segura backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Goody is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the first out. In now, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Verdugo is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. Third trip to the plate for him. Alex Avila will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Alex.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Pitch on its way to Avila. Late that time for a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. As Drupal Cabrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Drupal Cabrera.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. The 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte is there, and he has it for the out. Standing in, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Segura calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael.
David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Phelps is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready once again, Victor Robles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Wendell takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 2-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring
the left fielder, number 24,
Tanner Rainey enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Rainey.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Ball inside.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
The catcher, number 55.
So now to the plate, Roberto Perez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
A ball and 2 strikes now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Joey Wendell digs in now. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Corey Knebel enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. In now for Washington, Nelson Cruz, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Tommy La Stella, no thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Nationals down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. Not in time, and he's in there with the double.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And there's ball 1. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Last strike now for the Nats. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Kane. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Brewers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Freddie Peralta takes home the win. Christopher Sanchez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at National Park, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.